Has your creative project gotten unruly and demanding? Is it taking up space in your head that you wish you could devote to other things? As Marie Kondo would ask, does it spark joy? Or does it only bring a sense of obligation? It's a gross feeling, right? But it doesn't have to be this way. Here's how a simple shift in thinking helps me to get my creative projects back under my control, where they belong. Hi friends, I'm Jeff Lanctot with Creative Mindset. I've learned what it takes to be successful as a creative professional, and my mission is to teach you the tools and share the mindset you're gonna need if you wanna take your creative ambition to the next level. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss a single video. Never give up, never surrender. Go big or go home. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. It's likely you're familiar with these phrases or others like them, and especially if you live in America, it's also likely that ideas like these may even be playing an unconscious role in your creative work that might be holding you back or causing you to continue with projects past the point that they're serving you. With that in mind, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got was from a photography instructor I had in college. He was fond of reminding us of this: the projects you're working on are not your children. Wait, what does that even mean? Well, think of it this way. We tend to pour a lot of ourselves into our creative work, and that's a good thing, but if we're not careful, we can start to treat our creative work in a manner that's less like a project, something we're in control of, and more like a child, something that's demanding, unreasonable, and ultimately in control of us. So consider this. Unlike with a child or family member, when it comes to your creative projects, the following things are totally okay. You don't have to love them. You don't even have to like them. You're allowed to give up on them. You have the power to decide not to finish them. You can even abandon them entirely. Does that sound harsh? I promise you that it's not. If you're burned out, unenthusiastic, or maybe even banging your head against the wall about what you're working on, might be a signal that you're forcing it. And when it comes to creativity, forcing something is rarely the answer to a final product that you're really proud of. It might mean you need to set it aside for a while, or maybe even forever. Abandoning a creative project is okay. No one will judge you, and oftentimes doing so opens up room for new creative growth and the thing you really should be working on instead. With all that said, I do have a couple of suggestions before you just chuck everything. Let me recommend two things to help ease you out of this season of creative work and into the next one as seamlessly as possible. First, don't stop working on your current thing until you have a plan for your next thing. Abandoning a project can easily lead to a lot of sitting around if we're not purposeful. As I've often seen in my own work, a creator at rest tends to stay at rest. It doesn't have to be a perfectly thought out plan, or it doesn't have to be the best thing you've ever worked on, but definitely use the momentum you've got with your current thing to carry you into the next thing. Second, definitely take some time to reflect on what wasn't working about your current project and what was. It doesn't have to be super profound, though sometimes it will be, but there are always good things as well as things that can be improved about whatever we've been working on. Capture those thoughts while they're still fresh on your mind so you can incorporate them into future work. Not doing this can mean you end up making the same mistakes over and over again. I talk in more detail about how hidden expectations can derail our creative growth in this video right here. Always remember, you matter and the world needs what you have to offer. Go after the life you want, my friends. You got this.